Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we are diving deep into a pretty amazing process that's happening inside our bodies. We're going to talk about ketosis and your body's incredible ability to switch its own fuel source, kind of like a hybrid car. So let's jump right in.
It all really kicks off with this one simple but really powerful question. What actually happens inside you if you just stop eating the usual stuff like rice, bread, and sugar? See, it's not just about what you're cutting out. It's about the incredible thing your body starts doing in response.
So, to really get a handle on this switch, we first have to understand our body's default setting. Let's take a quick look at how we're normally powered up every single day. Okay, here is the absolute best way to picture this. Your body is like a super advanced hybrid engine. Seriously, it's built from the ground up to be able to run on two totally different kinds of fuel. The funny thing is, most of us go through our whole lives only ever using one of them. So, our default fuel system is pretty straightforward. First, you eat carbs. Rice, bread, pasta, sugary stuff. Then, your body gets to work and quickly breaks all that down into glucose, which is basically blood sugar. And finally, that glucose gets zipped over your cells for a fast burst of energy. It's a really efficient system, but as we're about to see, it has one major catch. It needs a constant supply of more carbs to keep it going. Right, so what happens when you turn off that glucose tap? This is where our story gets really, really interesting. Over those first few days, your body kicks off this remarkable process, the great fuel switch. The second you stop feeding your body carbohydrates, a kind of internal countdown begins. All that readily available glucose floating around in your system gets used up, and suddenly, your hybrid engine realizes its main fuel tank is blinking on empty.
And you can really see the urgency building on this timeline. After just 12 hours, the fuel from your last meal? Gone. By the 24-hour mark, your body starts raiding its emergency stash of glucose, which is called glycogen. Just think of it as sugar that's been packed away in your liver and muscles for a rainy day. And then, somewhere between day 2 and day 3, the alarm bells really start going off. Your brain, which is a massive energy hog, demands fuel, and it forces your body to find a new power source, and to find it fast.
This urgent, desperate search for fuel leads to an absolutely incredible metabolic solution. This is the moment your body remembers, hey, wait a minute, I have a second engine. This is the big aha moment we've been building up to.
And here it is, the answer: ketosis. And let's be clear, this is a completely natural metabolic state. Instead of running on sugar from carbs, your body just flips a switch and starts running on fat. And in doing that, it creates these amazing little energy molecules called ketones. I mean, just think about this for a second. Your liver, which already has hundreds of jobs, takes on a brand new one. It becomes a full-blown ketone factory. It starts taking your own stored body fat, breaking it down and converting it into the steady, super reliable stream of ketones to fuel your body and, this is the critical part, your brain. And actually, your brain loves ketones. It finds them to be a much more stable and efficient fuel source than glucose. I absolutely love this quote from Nurse Hesh because it just frames it perfectly. Ketosis isn't some weird, unnatural state your body gets forced into. No way. It's a built-in, intelligent backup power system. It's a survival mechanism that's literally written into our DNA, allowing us to thrive even when our main food source might be hard to find. Okay, so we've officially made the switch. The backup generator is humming along. So what does it actually feel like to run on this new fat-based fuel? So let's put these two engines head to head. On one side, you've got the glucose engine. It's like a sprinter. It gives you that quick burst, but it's often a roller coaster of energy spikes and then crashes, and it's always demanding that next refuel. But on the other side, you've got the ketone engine. Now this is your endurance runner. It taps into your body's own huge reserves of fat to provide this smooth, incredibly steady flow of energy, letting you go for hours without those distracting hunger pangs. So what does this all mean in the real world? Well, your body literally becomes a fat-burning machine, using its own stores for energy day in and day out. Your brain gets to sip on that clean, consistent fuel that it prefers. And this entire biological process, this is the fundamental science behind what we all know as the ketogenic or keto diet. So the most important takeaway here is this. Your body is so far from being fragile. It's an unbelievably resilient and adaptable machine. It has this built-in flexibility to completely change its entire operating system just based on the fuel you give it.
It's truly an amazing piece of biological engineering.
And that really brings us to our final thought. Now that you know your body has this powerful, built-in second engine, it raises a pretty fascinating question, doesn't it? Are you ready to think about changing your body's fuel type? It's a powerful concept to think about.